Everybody, it is Immy from Imy'sAnimals here, and today I'm going to be doing a hutch tour. So my guinea pigs moved from the shed into this hutch because of some changes that happened in my life. So they moved into one of their old hutches and it has literally been falling apart over the last few months. It was already really old, but as you can see the floor was coming off, and I just thought it was time for a new hutch, one that was bigger and more updated. And then I happened to get 2 more guinea pigs, so it had to be a bigger hutch again, and so I'm so happy with the one I bought. I'm just going to give you a tour of it. We have adapted some of the things inside to make it more interesting and make use of more of the space inside the hutch, so it's not just your standard hutch, and it has so much floor space in it. I can use a lot of the things that I used to use in my shed, so it's kind of like a shed but in hutch form, and I'm so happy with it. All 4 of my guinea pigs will be going into it, so Lola, Acorn, Panda and Waffle. I'm just going to get right into it and show you. So this is just the outside space. Obviously I'll develop this more. It's just got their 2 logs and their bendy bridge across the front to create like a little bridge for them to go over. And then obviously their tunnel, and I can just change everything out here to different hidey houses, different tunnels and everything like that, depending on the weather. During the day they will have full access to this. In the morning I'll just open the bottom doors and they can come out and in, wherever they like, and then at night I'll just shut them back inside the hutch. So this hutch was £89 from Pets at Home, which is actually quite cheap because it is one of their cheaper hutches, but it was the right size and does the job. The first section is just in the nest compartment. So as I wanted to make it much more interesting than just your average hutch, it has a basket in here, which I used to have in their shed as their hay basket. And it has newspaper lining the bottom, but straw in there because that's going to be a nest, and it's big enough for all 4 of them to nest in it and nibble and everything like that. And then they still have some floor space here as well, and I'm just using normal sawdust shavings, and obviously through there's a little entrance so they can get in and out. Then here's the next door on the top half. So as you come out of there, it's just got a plain area for them to go downstairs, so they don't have anything they can trip over or fall down or anything that makes it too complicated upstairs. In this little corner they just have a little log that I can put food on, they can stand on, and just makes it a little bit more interesting. Then in this back corner they have a little tray, which is kind of like a little litter box, and then they have newspaper and then hay in here for them just to chew on, and then it has one of these shelves that was £4.99 from the range, and it's just... Then in this back corner they have a little tray, which is kind of like a little litter box, and then they have newspaper and then hay in here. It has one of these shelves that was £4.99 from the range, and it's just adds texture for them to chew on. They can climb on it and they can hide underneath it, and I think it's perfect for all of the guinea pigs. Now, if you may have this hutch or you've seen it at Pets at Home, you know the ladder. There's a really big hole at the top and the ladder is meant to be going down the opposite way. But my dad helped me adapt it. So underneath the sawdust we have put another bit of wood, and it covers up half of the hole because it was just too big and it means you get more floor space if it's like this. And we put the ladder going the opposite way. I feel like this way it's much more effective and works better for all the guinea pigs, so they don't have the massive hole they can fall down, and you just get more space. When they are living in this, their water bottle will be attached on the front around here, but just because the guinea pigs aren't fully living in here yet, I didn't want to take it out of their current cage. So that is all up the upstairs. Can be changed. I can put different things in there over time, but this is the setup currently, and moving on to the downstairs part. Now moving on to the bottom half of the hutch. So also when you buy this hutch, this part of the stairs is meant to be on the other side to attach it to the back wall, but I put it there so it's more of like a little barrier so they can't fall off the stairs, because I know Panda and Waffle are getting old, and I also have Acorn, who is a really little baby, so I don't want her to injure herself either, so I thought it was just much safer if I had it that side. So coming down from the first set of stairs, we put in this shelf, and this staircase is meant to come all the way down the other way like I said, but it was really steep, and so I thought by putting in a shelf you could kind of shorten the drop as well as make it less steep. And so we got this shelf from Wix, and I think it was like £4, I'm not too sure. On the shelf they just have the Everything Guinea Pig food bowl, and it just says eat, sleep, poo, repeat, and it's so cute. And inside they just have Burgess pellets as well as the Rosewood nature ones. I can't remember what they're called, I'll put the name on the screen. I put them just up there so they kind of have to work for the food to get them. And another one of the adaptations we made was we put some hinges and made this little staircase to go down here so they can get down, and it is on a hinge so I can lift it up when I'm cleaning underneath, as well as lifting it up to make a different height. I can put it on a log or something like that just to make it more exciting in the future. So I really like this and I can't wait to see them use it. So as well as making the staircase more safe, I thought we'd just add some more levels and something more interesting in the hutch as well. Then underneath there I just have another plastic box with newspaper and hay in, just so they can eat under there and feel safe and secure. I wanted to have lots of separate spaces for them to eat hay in, just because there is 4 of them now, so I want them to have enough for each, as well as to be able to eat separately, so they don't have to all be eating at the same time together. Next to that I just have a log, and this is just to put food on a different platform, a different level, making it more natural. Then there is this tunnel, which is just a really pretty pale blue, and I got this from Pets at Home today for £3. Then at this end is just their piggy castle, which I had in the shed as well, and I'm so happy I can use because it didn't fit in that other hutch, and so I'm so glad it fits in here. It has 2 holes, one on either side, then a ladder going up to the top where they have hay, so another place for them to get hay. That is everything along the bottom half, and it is really big. There is so much space and I can change it up and put lots of different things in here. I just love that there's so much space for me to use and change it up. I've just filled in bricks underneath so that the guinea pigs don't go underneath, just because whilst Acorn is so tiny, I don't want her getting stuck or lost underneath. I also want to say under the newspaper I put little bits of corrugated plastic underneath, so it just stops the bottom of the cage getting ruined. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'm just going to do an overview and then show you the guinea pigs in it, because I'm going to put all 4 in before they go to bed this evening. Oh, look, all 4 of them are climbing up. Yay! Lola went, Acorn, and Waffle and Panda. Come on, Pandy.